This is kind of a weird video and a kind of weird message, but there's something I want to share. So I appreciate that. But it's been really slow going. And if I have to be fully transparent, things weren't going so well to where I had to get a job. And I think I've told you guys that already. I got a job at Shields, and it was going to be just a job where I could make some money and continue to build Cool Daddy Disc Golf. Well, I really like my job at Shields. I've been having a great time creating content over there, learning about their culture and how they do things, and it just really seems like it's a great opportunity. So I've been putting a lot of effort into it, also a lot of hours, and I'm just pumped about it, about the opportunities I have at Shields, that it's taken my attention away from Cool Daddy Disc Golf. I originally had plans to open a warehouse to grow Cool Daddy Disc Golf and be like the big Clash discs distributor, but that doesn't seem to be, it's not happening on the timeline that I'd like it to happen. I'm still going to be pushing forward with it. You can buy Clash discs from there. And I still want to make some videos of new products that come out, new discs that come out. But right now there's only the tone plastic that has been coming out, and it's been like 100 degrees out here. So I just haven't had the opportunity or the time to get out and do any review videos. But I appreciate you guys for watching the review videos that I have made. Now what I had done, and I had told you in a previous video that I was going to make a channel about, because it feels like my entire life has been about health and wellness, but in the last probably 10 years I've been on a long journey of losing weight and getting healthier, and I've had a lot of ups and downs as far as accomplishments and things like that, as far as my weight, my health. And I made a separate channel because that's where I was going to create health and wellness stuff. Well, I think I stretched myself too thin with trying to create content for that, keeping up with that going on over there, and creating content over here. Whereas this channel originally was just like a vlog channel. I'd vlogged about my health and wellness back then. Years ago, I had vlogged about marathon running that I did. I vlogged about living in an RV. I was going to live in an RV full time, and I vlogged about that. And then it turned to more disc golf stuff, and then it didn't do anything when I worked for Dynamic Discs. And then when I stopped working for Dynamic Discs, I started creating stuff again. It was more disc golf. Then when there's Clash Disc, it was like I'm going to create stuff for Clash Disc. So I think what I'm getting at is that I'm going to concentrate everything into Uncle Bobby Jr. That's the way it is on Instagram. That's the way it is on TikTok. And so I think that's the way I'm going to have it on YouTube, because that's just who I am. I am Uncle Bobby Jr., but I'm also Cool Daddy Slick Breeze, all in one person. And I think I'm going to have it all in one place. I apologize for all the craziness. I apologize if you're coming to this video and you're like, Bobby, I just want to see disc golf. I totally get it. So if you don't want to subscribe anymore because you don't want to watch anything but disc golf, totally get it. And you're probably thinking, I haven't seen you in a while. I didn't even know you were in disc golf. Because I still get, probably the last, maybe 4 months ago, I got somebody that said, oh, I didn't know you left Dynamic Discs. And I'm like, I've been gone for a couple of years. But I get it. There's a lot going on in the world today, much more important than what's going on in my life. But I do love creating content. It's something that I'm good at. It's something that I love teaching and I love doing. I love doing it at Shields for the company, for Tulsa, and I love doing it on a personal level. And I feel like I get into this thing where like, I need to make disc golf stuff. I need to make health and wellness stuff. I need to make other stuff. And then I like, do I put it on this channel? Do I niche down? Do this? So I'm just going to create stuff for the fun of creating stuff and just put it right here and share it with this audience. And if you like it, awesome. Give me a thumbs up, all that stuff, comment on it. Amazing. We'll go through this journey together. So going forward, this channel is going to I'll have some disc golf stuff because I still go out and play disc golf. I'll have some health and wellness and eating because I love cooking. I love eating. I'm going to have stuff like that on here. And something that has been interesting is that I've lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma for a majority of my life. Oklahoma majority of my life, but Tulsa a lot of it. Bartlesville about a 10-year stint. And I thought I had a pretty good childhood growing up. I liked Tulsa, I liked it, but it wasn't until I came back and started working for Shields where part of my job was to tell Tulsa about Shields, and then one of the objectives was to tell Tulsa about Shields, educate Tulsa about Shields, but also people that were moving from other Shields locations like Minnesota, Iowa, North Dakota, all kinds of different places. They're moving to Tulsa And they'd ask me questions like, where do I go for the best coffee? Where do I go for the best barbecue? Where do I go for this? Where do I go? How can I have, what do I do in the free time on the weekends? And I started learning that Tulsa's a really cool place. And I want to get out, and I'm like, I live here. I should go out and do stuff. I should go ride out on Turkey Mountain. I should go to the Gathering more often. I should go on float trips here in Tulsa or in Oklahoma. I should do more stuff because my motto is, life is for living, and I intend to live it to the fullest. And I'm over here sitting around on my butt doing not much of anything on weekends. Now I'll go play pickleball, I'll go play disc golf, and I'll hang out with my girlfriend. But I need to do stuff and have adventures and show people how exciting it is to live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I want to do things. And one of the things that I loved at Dynamic Discs was traveling. I got to travel, and I loved being able to vlog about my adventures, sharing those adventures, and doing it for a company, and then sharing it on the company's YouTube channel. And it was making people aware of what Dynamic Discs was doing. It was making people aware of products. It was making people aware of how we love disc golf, but also how much we love traveling and love getting out there in the community. And so I want to do that. And so I'm going to concentrate all that. Instead of having it, some of it on YouTube, some of it on Instagram, TikTok, on a different YouTube channel, I'm going to concentrate it all on my brand, Uncle Bobby Jr. So follow me on Instagram, follow me on Threads now, follow me on TikTok, or here, wherever you like to consume content. I'm going to put it here. And I'm excited about that. It's got me pumped because again, when I was with Dynamic Discs, I loved creating content. When I was doing social media freelance, I loved the content creation part of it. Now, when I'm working for SEALs, I fell in love with creating content again, and I want to do it for myself as well because I love it, doing it. And I also love looking back at my life and seeing, I'll watch old videos and see how far I've come as far as my health and wellness. So I like doing that as well. I like documenting stuff and documenting my life. So if you're still here, if you're still watching this video, thank you so much for watching. And if you don't want to subscribe because you could care less about all the other stuff, that's totally cool. But if you enjoy watching what I do and you want to connect, and I love connecting with my community, so if that's something you enjoy doing, then hopefully this is something we can have fun together. So now what I'm going to do is you'll start seeing videos that I had pushed on my other channel. I'm going to push a few of them here that might get you caught up a little bit on what's been going on in my life as far as health and wellness. So, and then I'll of course throw in some disc golf stuff, some pickleball stuff, and some stuff that's going on here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hopefully you enjoy the ride.